Area requires focus. One bad decision and you'll be wrapped around a tree. You push this car hard and her back end will break out. Drive her like you should, and you can come out on top. All right, you're into fourth. Try for third. Third place. Ever WSR final. I knew you had it in you.
Well, a number of events have already taken place under the banner of World Series Racing, brainchild of entrepreneur Patrick Callahan, and the exciting brand new series has quickly captured the imagination of core U.S. motorsports fans. Question remains, can the WSR become a legitimate player in the busy marketplace of pro sports? Joining me in our final segment today, resident analyst Toby Moody. Toby, first impressions, can this organization make a long-term mark?
Well, first things first, so far WSR has been a massive hit, not just in the US, but with fans who are in touch with motorsport all over the world, sponsors, the entire motorsport fraternity. The question is, can we now find a global star, a real big hitter of a driver?
You're saying that they need a superstar.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's really the brainchild of Callahan, isn't it? Because, you know, we're competing with so many other sports here, but if we can find a personality and a super uber driver who has such skill to be the best in the world, then that's just going to be a massive, massive hit.
It's the big question moving forward. Toby, thanks, and we're going to be keeping a keen eye on this organization's progress. Much more on SportsCenter coming up.
You've managed a solid first season. We're going to be upping our game, so I've taken the liberty of moving you into a new workspace. It functions just like your old garage, so you shouldn't have any problems getting accustomed. Now I want to focus on getting a foothold in Europe. We'll have our work cut out for us if we want to impress them. But if we succeed, it will bolster the WSR with even more vehicles and new racing disciplines. We've got 2 vehicles here to choose from. You're going to need one to enter upcoming events. That's a good decision. I'll have it ready for you immediately. You're making a name for yourself. There's another sponsor interested in working with you. Divi-0 are specialists in time attack. This is an event I really believe we need in the WSR. Building up a reputation with them might give us an opportunity to secure it. It's going to take everything you have learned so far to meet Divi-0's high expectations, and then some. Securing a European in-time attack, drivers compete to set the fastest time on the chosen route. Lap-based events will give you a few shots at setting a fast time, but point-to-points are a one-shot deal. Focus on the racing line, and watch out for event traffic.
Divi-0 is one of the most famous time attack clubs in Europe. You'll need a top 3 time if you want to impress them. This is a tough gig, bud. There's a lot of skill lined up here. No room for half measures. You're at race speed. Get ready for the start. Remember, every second counts against Divi-0. Give it your best. Good job. You're above pace. But I want you to drive great. Push ahead. Currently on pace with the rest. What a win! Divi-0 will know you mean business with a time like that.
I've got 2 vehicles here to choose from. You're going to need one to enter upcoming events. That's a smart choice. All right, that win has opened up a lot of doors. You can carry on racing against Divi Zero, or if you want a real challenge, you've been invited to do a promo event. You've also caught the attention of Eliminacion. They have talent we need, so make sure you respond.
On public streets, so the racing surface could be uneven. All right, make sure you use all of the track out there to get the best times. Good job, you're above pace. With everyone else. Push if you can. Lap time. Keep it at the top. That was fast. You've really shown Divi Zero what we're bringing.
You've got objectives to complete. Doing that will get us some good coverage.
Côte d'Azur has very little runoff, so pick your line carefully. The corners come thick and fast. Okay, you're racing against Divi Zero today. Let's see if they cope with the pack as well as they do with the clock. Divi Zero knows this Côte d'Azur track like the back of their hand. You'll need to be on your game today. The next car. behind you. Keep defending that lead. Zone out there. First place and well earned.
Remember, there's a promo event available to try. It's going to test your precision and timing to the limit. You have to earn the fans' respect. They want to see something incredible every time you race.
The track runs on public streets, so the racing surface could be uneven. That's Lucien Galfione, the star driver for Divi Zero. His times are the ones to beat. Remember, every second counts against Divi Zero. Give it your best. Great pace. No problem. You got this. Third sector time wasn't so good. Have your foot through the floor. That's the fastest lap this session. Okay, that was an important victory. Getting there.
checking your objectives. Completing them will ensure we get noticed. If you want to win an Eliminator event, you need to stay out of last place. Each time the counter hits 0, the driver at the back of the pack is eliminated from the race. Last the longest, and you win the event.
We're up against Eliminación today. If you can finish in the top 3, they should invite us back. Lorenzo Vela is the star driver for Eliminación. Try and stay in front of him. Eliminación make it tough to fight through the pack, so make your move early. Driver has been eliminated. Someone has been eliminated. You're driving a good, clean race. Five drivers still here. Show them what you got. One more driver to eliminate and you'll be in the top 3. Keep pushing. You're in the top 3. Don't get complacent. Driving. One last push and we've got the win. Wow, whatever fueled that win, let's bring it to every race.
You'll need one of these vehicles for an upcoming event. Pick which one you want and I'll get it delivered to you. That's a good decision. I'll have it ready for you immediately. Okay, Romeo. Well done. Nice race. I've set up another club meet, this time with Euroran. They're all pro. This is Euroran. They race close, fast, and are grounded in European motorsport. You're gonna need to be on your game if we're gonna convince them to join the WSR. Okay, Romeo. Terrific race. You've now got an invite to compete with Eurorand. They have loyal fans all over Europe, which will make them a nice addition to the WSR. See if you can get them interested.
The track runs on public streets, so the racing surface could be uneven. That's you into the top three. Bring her back in one piece, please. Start. Hold this position and the race is yours. You're maintaining the lead well. Lap was a new personal best on this track. You're 5 seconds ahead of second place. Keep extending that gap. That's your new personal best on this track. First place. Can't get better than that.
Okay, Romeo. Okay, there's a lot of excitement surrounding the WSR in Europe. Looks like we might be able to eclipse what we did back in the US. Everything is in place to do just that. Go meet Scott down at the opening race.
Time for a high-speed sightseeing trip around Paris. Let's show them how it's done. Looks like a strong field of racers today. Be aggressive if you want the win. Drop back. Keep your focus. Only 4 more to eliminate. Top 4 is good. Top 3 is even better. Keep pushing. Only 2 cars left between you and the win. Driving. One last push and we've got the win. Whoa, that's gotta be tough for Eliminación. It should...
Promo events are one-off races that showcase this is Euroran. They race close, fast, and are grounded in European motorsport. You're gonna need to be on your game if we're gonna convince them to join the WSR.
Experience to beat Euroran at their own game. Expect a tight race. Good, keep it up. laps remaining. You're 5 seconds ahead of second place. Keep extending that gap. Got a 10-second lead on the car behind. That's plenty of room to breathe. Hey, how was that, man? You put on a real solid performance. I think you impressed your rivals.
Well, you've done enough to convince Euroran to invite you back. Continue to impress, and I'm confident we can get them to sign with the WSR.
Barcelona is full of sweeping bends and split routes. Stay sharp. You'll need all your experience to beat Euroran to their own game. Expect a tight race. Good, that's third. Laps left. Fastest lap so far. got this. That's some driving. You're holding on to first. To scrub off a little speed coming into a corner. It's better than crashing. Wow, total victory. Euro ran.
Don't pass up the opportunity to acquire a new car. Have a look at doing a vehicle challenge. events always offer the drivers something new. If you want a challenge, then try it out.
The uneven rock faces that line the track are brutal. Give them a wide berth. You're all set for today's race. Keep it focused and you'll be fine. Good. You're close to the top three. Looks like they took some damage behind you. You're in a good position to take that lead. You're 5 seconds ahead of second place. Keep extending that gap. Good work. You made Eurorant look like amateurs.
Don't let the promo events gather dust. If they weren't worth doing, I wouldn't let them contact you. We've managed to secure enough of a following to justify the WSR being held in Europe. Not bad for a second season. Time to show them what we have to offer. Alright, if you want to go back and see how much you've improved, then have a look at the timeline. Here you'll be able to retry any previous phase. You won't get... Alright, if you want to go back and see how much you've improved, then have a look at the timeline. Alright, if you want to go back and see how much you've improved, then have a look at the timeline. Here you'll be able to retry...